Are you taking it? What's happening with the...
I have no idea. What was it, just twitching?
I mean, it's just like it just went dead. I don't know why it did that. I have to go to the restroom real quick.
Okay.
Stay here?
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, I can't go to the restroom. All right, I'm gonna try to point this direction. I'm assuming this is where the music's coming from. I'd like to welcome everybody to today's live stream here on Friday. We're here live at EPCOT. Even though it's Flower and Garden, we're not technically here for Flower and Garden. We're just here to take it in, as this is I believe, the last week of Flower and Garden. I think maybe 2 weeks. Can't remember if it ends next week or the Friday after that. But we've gotten our fill of Flower and Garden. There's probably only one booth that I'd want to do, but that won't be today. We just got done eating at Mexico's Quick Service. We just had the nachos. Definitely a go-to meal. It's definitely shareable for basic human consumption. I also recommend the sangria from the Quick Service here in Mexico. And if you are not sure if you would like to taste of it, I do believe they do offer a small sample to see if it is strong enough for your desire. Doesn't hurt to ask. Almost every meal at the Quick Service is about $14, $15 or so. So we decided to share it this time. Consider the fact that the missus doesn't eat too much. And if you are in here just now, go ahead and like this video. This is actually going to be part of the Beverly challenge. For every 10 likes on this video before the desired time, I will take 1 cup of Beverly. And I'd like to thank any of our new subscribers that are coming to the channel today. We did get quite a few in the last week or so. Quite pleased to say that we finally reached 1,100 subscribers. As of our last live stream on Wednesday, we did some people watching over there in the Magic Kingdom. Typically Fridays would be our Magic Kingdom day, but we decided since we just went to Magic Kingdom on Wednesday, we'll come to EPCOT on Friday before we try to get to some balanced schedule. Streaming, of course, 2 days a week with some videos in between. We do have some things that we do want to release here soon as far as regular video goes, so be sure to hit that bell notification if you have subscribed to our channel. For any of those videos that might come up, I know we've got like a Kilimanjaro out there that should be coming out soon. I know we just did some filming for Expedition Everest. I think we still have to put that together. And then we'll also, our daughter, she likes to get involved, so she likes to go into the YouTube and set up the monetization. Trying to make it to a family business a little bit. Once again, we are here for Flower and Garden Friday. Here at EPCOT, it is going to be about, I think it said about 92, 93 degrees. So it's climbing up there in the temperatures. However, there is a nice wind that's coming through, so it does cool you off quite a bit. We will be trying to duck into any AC just for the sake of the phone and the gimbal. as it is still hot enough for technology, and it's still too hot for a lot of people up north. We've already made a little bit of a round around EPCOT as per usual. Lots of people kind of taken aback by the heat, which is surprising because from what I understand, there's a lot of heat waves going around the central part of the United States. I heard Minneapolis up there had a dry spell where they actually had some brush fires starting. But we might as well get used to it now because in less than a month, we will be in the height or the beginning of hurricane season where it'll be hot and humid all day and all night.
Fast Pass is here.
Fast Pass Radio.
Smash that like and subscribe for This Time with Charles and Jenny. Every 10 likes, Charles drinks Beverly. Let's make him regret this.
I regret it after the first day of this. I have faith though. Today is a little bit of a shorter stream. As you can tell, we're getting back to our 11 a.m., 11:30 a.m. streaming, and then we will be doing this up until about 2ish, 1:30ish, 2ish. Tallying up all of our likes by at least 1:15ish. I mean, we had a good turnout the last EPCOT video. We had about that was one of our shorter streams too. That was I think we got to 18. As we enter into Norway. Right there. All right. Once again, we're doing our ritual of going around the theme parks, and my wife does her pin trading. Even though sometimes she'll get the same pins over and over and over again. It's all good fun. As I imagine, we're probably looking at obviously the water feature for the Frozen Ever After attraction, which I believe there was an opening just above this water feature where you could actually see the boats as it shifts into the part of the ride where you go down the little drop. But I think they've since closed that up. A little bit of a flashback Friday here at EPCOT. Frozen Ever After used to be called Maelstrom. Definitely an attraction that most people skipped for the first 30 years of its existence. Many people didn't even know that there was a ride that existed inside of Norway. Most people only came to Norway for the Princess Dining, which is, I believe the restaurant's called Akershus. And then, of course, when they got rid of Maelstrom and put in Frozen, all of a sudden, Norway became popular.
Ride tracks.
Oh.
It's so early. Who wakes up at 11:30?
I don't hear it there, right, Trax. I've been up since, well, actually, I've been sleeping in the last couple of days. I haven't woken up till 4:30 the last couple nights.
Right track says Norway was a favorite in the 90s. Yeah, that's a shame. Loved waiting in line, seeing the boat float to the edge.
Yes. See, now the problem with me is, so like in the 90s, I traveled with my dad. My dad, very similar to my wife, walks really, really fast. And my dad probably never even knew that there was a ride in Norway. I didn't discover Maelstrom until maybe the late 90s when I actually was able to go around the park by myself. And I used to just explore. I'd be like, didn't know this ride was here. Didn't know that there were shows in Canada and China and France.
Yeah. That's what you get for rushing through all the time.
I know. So like when I got by myself and was taking my time, I was like, oh, look at that. Morocco. I would love going to the Morocco Pavilion and to the bathhouse. Made me feel like I was little Indiana Jones or Casablanca. And then, of course, when I worked the overnights here, I had no idea how expansive Japan was. Like, there's like a little shopping area in the back of Japan. I never even went that far back there. And of course, I was an adult when I figured out that there was a back area to the UK pavilion.
Smash that like and subscribe to This Time with Charles and Jenny. They're at EPCOT today. Every 10 likes equals Charles drinking in Beverly. Let's ruin his taste buds one sip at a time.
I thankfully already had my lunch today, so it'll be a while before that gets ruined.
Track says that's kind of weird to me. Was my family the only ones who enjoyed grabbing the maps as soon as you walked in the parks? I don't know.
Well, now, back in the day, I would have, so, I don't know if Riot Checks remember this. Back in the day, remember, they used to time stamp their maps. So the maps were only good for I think it was like a month at a time or a week at a time even.
I think, yeah, you're right.
So every time I would grab a map, it was basically for the sake of saying I could pinpoint when exactly I had the map. Whereas now it's just all generic. So now it's kind of like, I don't need a map. I am the map. But now because of technology, the map is located in your My Disney Experience that you have to log into. And then if you don't log into it, you have to get a security code to make sure that it logs into. Forcing everyone to get these smartphones. Can't come to Disney with your what are those ones you called? Nokias.
And then you have to be on your phone.
Yeah, you have to be on your phone.
Bump into people.
Well, that's the story of my life. I say happy to be on my phone as I'm on my phone.
Yeah.
Bumping into people. Well, haven't bumped into anybody so far without being a bottleneck. I almost said on purpose. Like I'm over here wrecking people.
Said Disneyland Disneyland still has the dates on theirs.
Oh, well, look at that.
Right Track says, stop. Nothing was better than those phone book size maps.
Yep. Yeah, I remember when the maps used to be so big. So maybe they still are. It's been so long since I've had maps. You'd have to unfold, you would unfold it. It was 3 or 4 trifold or folds. And then it folded to one big large rectangle again. Right here. Yeah, I used to love collecting maps. We kind of still do. Just for where I'm at right now is because every single time you look up, there's something that's missing from the maps. I think we've got a few maps of Magic Kingdom now before they close down Tom Sawyer's Island, which of course there's no date for that yet. I think we've got some maps somewhere before Tron was even built. I wish I could find my maps from way back in the day just so I could reminisce and show the kids what Fantasyland used to look like before New Fantasyland. I know we've got some maps of Animal Kingdom before they took out Chester and Hester. That's the only way you can really preserve some of the magic now, except for, of course, social media is a good way now. Everybody can go back. If you have some people that have been doing vlogs for over 10 years, It's always fun to go back and look at their old live streams, reminisce on the days of old. We had somebody in the chat Wednesday, I believe. If I remember this correctly, it might have been Brandy who was in the chat. She had a throwback to me when Honey, I Shrunk the Audience used to be at Hollywood Studios. And then, of course, I probably went off on a ramble about other things that are no longer here.
I got a castle.
Ooh. Ja. Das Germany.
Oh, I'm sorry. They just all stopped. I can't get around.
That's okay. It's all part of the experience. Have some more. We should have some more flashback Fridays on this day. Throw out anything you remember of the old days of EPCOT. Like I said too, like when I was younger, you couldn't convince me to come to World Showcase because, like, as a young person, there's nothing back here for me.
Roger said no, they are not the same. The paper is even thinner. The graphics are so streamlined. It's visually uninteresting.
Agreed. I just hope that Disney keeps their maps and doesn't do what Universal Studios and SeaWorld does and just gets rid of their paper maps altogether. It's like that was one of the best free souvenirs. Really the only free souvenir that you could get in a theme park.
My mom, boy, you were bringing home a paper plate, a napkin.
Who you telling? My dad, it was like Ross from Friends.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got plates, we've got napkins, we've got the little white pens with the Walt Disney World in gold. We got notepads. We don't even take notes. Like I'm pretty sure my dad would be like Chandler. He'd take the remotes or take the batteries out of the remotes. Like that's just wrong.
Can't have that, sweetie. Not for me.
It's gonna be a scorcher today.
90 something.
So just everybody, if you are inside the park, if you know somebody inside the park, be sure to stay hydrated, drink that water stuff. If you need to, get in some AC. Not me though. I'm only doing it for the sake of technology. Like right now, I'm pretty sure I'm standing in the direct sunlight. So hopefully we'll be able to duck into some AC at some point. Or stay in a shaded spot just for a few minutes for the sake of the gimbal, sake of the phone, sake of the stream. Why are you making?
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. The audience was like, Honey, I Shrunk the Audience.
Yes.
EPCOT replaced Captain EO.
Yes, that was actually something we talked about yesterday. We were in the park, and someone gave us a trivia question about two attractions in EPCOT that were based off of a celebrity. It was kind of a confusing question, but Captain EO was one, and I went through a whole tirade about Honey, I Shrunk the Audience. I forgot what the other
one was Ellen.
Oh, Ellen. Yeah,
got
Ellen's
it right.
Universe and Veggie. That's right. That's
I want
when.
everyone to know I got that one right.
Yeah. She said it before I could. Because there's so many celebrities that are in attractions here, but I was confused by the question.
Well, I eliminated that out of the question. I said it wasn't like a celebrity in.
Yeah.
Like,
because the way she
like
worded
Patrick.
it, the way she worded it, I thought that's what she meant. But then it was like, but then it's kind of like Captain EO. Michael Jackson was Captain EO. He wasn't playing himself. So then why would that have been considered?
I wondered that myself. I guess it was based, but it was based on him.
Yeah, I guess him as maybe it was called Michael Jackson's Captain EO. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. Cause like we were saying, like I was thinking Gary Sinise, he was in Mission Space. Good here.
Yeah.
Gary Sinise, he was in Mission Space. Then you've got all the celebrities in Guardians of the Galaxy. I believe Martin Short, if he's still in the show, in the Canada Pavilion.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I heard you.
I'm going farther away.
Oh, okay. And of course, then there's Eric Idle over there at Journey into Imagination with Figment. And alongside Eric Idle, even though they do not make cameos inside the attraction itself, Rick Moranis and Robin Williams have little glimpses of them inside the queue of Figment, which I'm actually quite happy that they did that, especially for Rick Moranis. Such a real joy back in the day when he was acting. From Little Shop of Horrors to, of course, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, Honey, I Blew Up the Kid. And then, of course, this classic character of Lewis in Ghostbusters 1 and 2. That was fast.
Yep.
All right, so let's see. Flashback Friday. Where are we? Are we in Italy still?
No, we're in America.
We're in America? Okay. Couldn't hear with the music yet. What's that?
Also Canada with Martin Short.
Yes, that's. Is there a real army out here? Was there an army out here? He's just playing with his kids.
Were you talking about your girlfriend Elizabeth Shue?
No, should I have been?
Yeah. Well, Right Tracks is talking about her for you.
Where?
Elizabeth Shue was the co-pilot in Body Wars.
Are you serious? It's been so long since I've been on that ride.
Oh, he loves.
Oh, I am
Elizabeth
mad
Shue.
now. They need to bring back. Well, don't even bring back Body Wars. Just bring back Elizabeth Shue's body. I mean, Elizabeth Shue. Oh man.
Oh damn.
I'm about to go watch me Adventures in Babysitting and Hollow Man just because
Yeah.
it's Elizabeth. Oh, and what's that movie she did with Robert De Niro and Dakota Fanning? Even though I was mad at Robert De Niro,
Oh, you know what?
Hide and Seek.
Okay, don't give away that movie. I want to watch it again.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
remember it. I remember some of it.
Oh, yeah, it was really good. But Elizabeth Shue, yeah, I'm there.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I just wanted to shoot a video real quick.
Yeah, especially
Am I writing people's pictures? No.
sorry. I've told
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I've told my wife several times too with Adventures in Babysitting. Probably two of my favorite actresses that I had crushes on back in those days.
You'll have to stop talking for 60 seconds.
Okay.
Okay, 30 seconds is fine, but the music isn't coming through for my video I'm trying to do.
Oh.
I got
Yeah.
the good visual, but no audio.
Yeah, as I said, because there's the speakers right over there to my right. But yeah, Elizabeth Shue and Penelope Miller, Adventures in Babysitting.
Good movie.
I was just mad when Disney tried to remake it. I don't even think I've even given that a chance to watch.
I don't think so.
Also, not a huge fan of Disney editing that movie for Disney Plus.
For the train scene?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, just all the scenes too. Remember, because they blurred out. They took out all the. Well, I know it wasn't a real shot, but all the shots of the magazine that they swore that she was in.
Oh yeah, that's so funny. Ryan Craig said, "Oh my." I'm guessing because of your Elizabeth Shue.
Yeah.
Only 5 more likes if we hit it. Oh, Charles drinks Beverly, and Jenny has to eat a Bambi's mom burger.
Oh man, if they sold that here though,
Circle of life. Oh my God.
if they sold venison burgers, man, like what country would you even put that in for a World Showcase? Would you
America.
put that in America, or would you put that in the UK?
America.
Give me like some elk over there in Canada.
I love elk. We grew up on that.
See, America, you can make like a bison burger. And the UK could have like deer, venison. Mother,
Stop
you
it.
could call it the you could call it the baby mom special. Right here. All right. Ooh, it's a little cooler here, so this might be good enough for a little bit.
Just where you sign in? Oh. He's looking at
I don't know if we'll be able to get on any attractions today. Because again, there's a lot of, we did experiment with some of our videos a few months back, sometime last year. And there are a lot of copyrights. I think the only attraction that doesn't have a copyright is probably Figment for the most part. I think there was some copyrights of Spaceship Earth. I really can't remember because it's been so long since we've actually filmed on Spaceship Earth. I know that Nemo had some huge copyrights towards the end. Obviously, Guardians of the Galaxy is probably 80% copyright, especially when you're on the actual coaster itself.
When I grow up, I'm going to bring the biggest scooter I can ride into the smallest spaces I can find.
Yep. Or that's like probably how that lady took out the doorway at Studios.
Stop doing stupid stuff. They literally had those scooters set up like three-wheelers, and they took them inside where the little pin thing is. They could barely fit through the doorway.
Oh.
They all three had to go in.
That smells good.
The side button.
Ooh, excuse me. Have to excuse any bodily sounds you might hear. We had some nachos over there at the Mexico Pavilion earlier. Yeah, some jalapeno. You didn't hear that burp I just had?
Oh, no.
I had to keep it in my throat. Hey,
Like, what in the world are you talking about?
better out of the attic than out of the basement.
Oh.
But yeah, had a nice lathering of, was it both kind of cheeses? White queso and, no, just the white queso? Okay. Yeah, they did not skimp on the white queso. And then their jalapenos are more for flavor, not necessarily for the heat.
I don't know where to put you. It's going to be direct sun.
Yeah, where are we, France?
Yeah?
I can go to the back of France at least.
Oh.
Like
Well,
right
I want
before.
you to put the camera in this girl's face over here.
I mean, don't put me like right. I don't have to go in the gift shop, but just
No, I'm
right.
going to this one right here.
Oh,
I want you to put that in her face.
oh, that's.
Like you are now.
What?
Oh, this one's Five more white and Jimmy's taking on the orphan knicker combo. Bambi, look away. Oh my god. Yeah, there's
inside the room.
Sorry, I feel as if these people were extremely close.
well, because the walkway,
Yeah.
the very narrow walkway is their favorite place to stand.
Their line is made open.
You know, it's weird. I never enjoy the smell of the pastries in France.
I smell like
It smells like cream of mushroom soup. Nice little breeze there. Be a nice spot to cool off. Right there. Perfect. Have to soak up some AC again for the sake of the stream. Another flashback is all the years I never once stayed in France for very long. Because to me there was just nothing in France except for the theater show that I only saw maybe twice, and it didn't start until my adulthood. That was actually one of the first places that one of the first pictures I took of you. We were waiting for the France show.
yeah.
And now it's just, as Adam LeWoo would say, a beehive of activity. Ever since they've added Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, whenever it's operational.
Ride track says slightly off topic of EPCOT and tech. This morning at 4 a.m. I get up and randomly look outside my office window. I see a Starlink train. What? Crazy thing to witness in the sky. What is that?
Oh, like they're satellites? It's Starlink. That's
I know what
yeah.
it is. I don't understand.
So I guess they had like a whole. Sorry, they had a whole. What's we call it? I guess train of them. Always watching. Oh, there.
I know, but that's not long.
And then at some point we'll probably be
Yes,
parking it.
A row of perfectly spaced lights in a perfect line traveling north. I saw 11 in a row.
Wow. That's kind of crazy though with what technology can do and the things that we haven't even discovered what they could do with technology. I mean, like we said before, previous streams, or at least I've said it, I'm just waiting for Skynet.
He said for a second, I thought, call MIT.
Yep. And sometimes, like, if you don't keep up with this stuff, you'll look up in the sky and be like, what is that?
I would have been like that.
It's like that video, apparently, of, they did that race, I think I said it was in China. It was a humanoid race. So there were humans and there were robots that were racing. They're not necessarily racing each other, but they allow for these droids, in a sense, to run the race. And the only thing I can think of is that movie I, Robot with Will Smith.
Let me get a drink real quick.
Yep. It's in my...
What's that?
We just walked past America, didn't even think about filling the cup.
Well, do you want to, I'm going to go back up front,
Okay.
hit those,
The
and
very-
I'll make another lap. Do you want to do the next lap with me?
Are you talking about like
And then
way
it'll
up
be
front at
time.
Spaceship Earth?
Yeah.
We can, yeah, probably, because as long as we stay at least in some AC or shade every once in a while,
Yeah.
then this thing should be good to go.
Oh, they finally have their board out.
Who is this?
The cart where we saw.
Oh, yeah. All right. So in the meantime, while we are walking around EPCOT for Flower and Garden Friday, go ahead and smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that bell notification. Hello, Belle.
You stop taking other people's phrases.
What, Gaston? Left, left, left.
Where are they trying to go? Because left and right go to very, very different places.
I don't know. Let's see.
Left is World Showcase and right is the resorts. That's not a
All right.
pick one or the other.
Those who don't know, they're going to learn today. They're going to end up leaving the park like, where are we at? Trying to get on Small World.
I cannot help you.
Yeah, I mean, you got the world part right. It's just World Showcase. It's a small world showcase after all.
What is it Stacy says? It's a small world.
Yeah. Living it up. Love that feeling. Living it up. Let the memories begin. For all those people that stayed at a Disney resort in the last 20 years prior to them doing probably the dumbest thing you could ever do.
Take away Stacy?
Get rid of Stacy. Then remember they tried to introduce like a couple?
Yeah.
And I don't think people gave them a week.
No.
Then they tried to move Stacy to like the back 300 channels. And best believe, I always found her.
Fast Pass says we're so close. Step right here. We're so close. 6 steps. No, I said step.
Oh,
not stop.
Sorry.
So close. 6 likes down. Just 4 more to go. At 10 likes, Charles drinks Beverly, AK Carbonated Regret. And Jenny faces the Orphan Maker combo.
Yeah.
Good Lord. We're at 9 likes. Prepare your body.
Okay. Oh man. So yeah, better way to describe Beverly. It is a carbonated vomit with a splash of Pepto-Bismol flavored, strawberry flavored, or whatever the pink flavor of Pepto. Isn't the Pepto-Bismol only in pink? Who knows? All I can tell is that is exactly what Beverly is. You're either going to get, the base ingredient of the Beverly is vomit. And the other option's either going to be the Pepto-Bismol taste, or what did I say that last time? That generic bubblegum taste that you get out of the vending machine. Better way to describe it. If you ever remember the gumball machines that you used to beg your parents for a quarter for sometimes,
Yeah.
and then it's like, they were colored. There was like the red one, the green one, the blue one, the white one. They all tasted the same on the outside. They always had that filmy food coloring flavor. But the red one was the only one that was manageable because that's the only one that, I guess you could say it tastes like cherry. All the other ones, complete garbage. That's exactly what Beverly tastes like once you get past the vomit taste.
Yeah. I guess I need to tell Asia that we're going to have to drink the Beverly.
Yeah. Get that documented. Get Caleb to do it.
Here's the thing about Caleb. He'll do it and he'll be like, oh yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm looking forward to. Like,
Yeah, that's so good.
like, oh man, let me get some more of that.
I love it.
And be like, yeah, okay,
It
bro.
doesn't even taste bad. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
And then we'll get them on camera on the live stream. Be like, all right, let's stay here and have you drink it all then. Let's see how many cups.
Yeah. I like the Mickey vomits, so it's magical. Venison stew is sometimes offered at the EPCOT International Food Line, specifically the Alps. I grew up on venison. That's what we ate.
Yeah,
So it doesn't bother me.
it's
Just
just
saying Bambi's mother really does bother me.
putting labeling it as Bambi's mom
Yeah.
stew. Hey, that's the reason why Bambi's mom was in the sequel. This venison burger.
She wasn't even in the first one, really. 10 minutes is what they gave her.
Yeah, what did Chandler say? Yes, I was so sad when they stopped drawing the deer.
Stop it. Stop.
Mother.
I was waiting in the shade.
All right, As I said too, it is climbing. I think we woke up and it was 68 degrees. It wasn't too bad. It was nice. But I would definitely say by the time we got into the park, I think we got into the park about 9 o'clock or so. Maybe just before 9. I would say it was definitely in the 70s. And then, but like I said, I definitely could hear people. Somebody said earlier, I can't remember where we were standing. I think we were over there by Nemo before we started the stream. You could hear he was out of breath. He was done. And he just said, the sun is so brutal. Like, yes. Yes, it is. It's only just begun. Oh, that almost went to that tune. They've already, I think some university has already got us down for 11 storms, and no, I think it was 17 storms and 9 named hurricanes they're projecting this year. And then, of course, one of the guys that I listened to on the news, he already started his live streaming, documenting something starting up on the coast of Africa.
No, Jenny just ate venison, okay? Fast Radio. Fun fact, Bambi's mom's real name, question mark, delicious. Guess that's why she's on the menu. I'm going to end this stream in a minute if you guys don't knock it off.
Delicious. I wonder who says that.
I don't know. Delicious.
Balls. Hold on to your butt cheeks.
Shameless. Shameless plugs, I guess. Those are.
Shameless plugs on the other vloggers or the channel that focus on those statements?
I miss it. I'm mad that somebody got that channel taken down.
Yeah, it's like you're in the public eye. It's gonna happen. You're not gonna stop it. Like I wouldn't care if someone picked on us on our channel, because it's like, hey, we're putting ourselves out there. Have at it. We probably make fun of ourselves anyway.
I'm thinking about just starting some drama.
Yeah, we're gonna start our own drama. We're gonna start a beef amongst ourselves. I'm gonna open up a what's.
You heard about that diss time?
You know, what's that thing? Tat. What's that website called? I can't remember.
I don't know.
But we're gonna make our own. What's the other one called? Reddit. We're gonna make our own Reddit. Just start mocking myself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you see this guy walks around, says he's blind.
I don't even think he's blind.
I don't think he's blind.
He's just saying it.
Like he held the camera right at the castle at the right moment. Right here.
Yes.
I'm a little bit excited though. I've been thinking about this a lot lately. So if you don't know me personally or catch up with us at all, sometimes our Real Talk live chats goes into like a personal thing. But I have an upcoming eye doctor's appointment, I believe, the first week of June, and ever since this news broke out about this possible, I don't want to say cure, but a possible like regeneration of lost eyesight due to diseases like glaucoma and things like that. I'm very curious to know if my eye doctor has any insight on whether or not how far along they are with any results, and if I could get on a list to be kind of like the experiment to see what happens. Because like I said, I've got one eye that is completely gone. So I don't think there's been any vision in that right eye since 2013. My left eye started to go out. I'd say my left eye started to go out 2016, but it wasn't actually a problem until 2017. And then by the time I got to the eye doctor, because eye doctors and doctors in general take like an act of Congress to get into, by the time I got to the eye doctor 2018, he had rendered me legally blind. But since I have probably 5% vision in my left eye, no vision in my right, I'm a perfect candidate for any type of testing they want to do. At least it's something in real time. Because you can do all the experiments on all the mice that you want, but I'll be able to tell you firsthand, like, hey, yeah, I can see. So I'm very anxious about that. I'm actually having high hopes because this is the same eye doctor that told me, I would say about 6 months, maybe a year ago, that he was very optimistic and had a good feeling that they might find a cure in my lifetime with me being so young. And so to me, I'm just like, I wonder if I wonder if they share some news with each other as they investigate things. Kind of like how some realtors know what houses are going to pop on the market before they actually pop up on the market. I don't know if it was the same thing with eye doctors. Like, do they know about treatments that are being done so they can be aware of it in the testing stages? So I'm very excited. I mean, I'm not going to get my hopes up too high because that leads to more disappointment. But I have a lot of faith to say that this is the moment that I've been waiting for. This is the moment that my family's been waiting for. And this is the moment that my extended family's been waiting for. Anybody that's on my private social media, anybody that I've become friends with through YouTube or my upcoming TikTok. Very excited for the possibilities. My kids are super excited for the possibilities because I was just asking them, like, what are some of the things that you wish we could do if I could see? And it was pretty much all across the board, everything. Titan can't wait to play sports with me. They can't wait to go to the parks. They can't wait for me to pick them up from school, take them home, go get something to eat, because that's exactly what we'll be doing. I'm actually anticipating that, and also the amount of time and effort that I will put into everything that we've been doing now, as far as the YouTube channel, as far as the TikTok that I've just started, which is basically just me eating food. So if you're not interested in that, don't even worry about it. It's just me gorging. It's what I've been destined to do. It's what God put me on earth to do. The gift of gab and the gift of shoving food in my throat.
What are you talking about?
Anything and everything. Just killing the time.
Sorry.
I'm basically talking about how hopeful I am that this eye doctor's appointment will be bringing up some good news, or if he'll have some insight on how soon I can get testing.
Fastman said, yeah, but the camera was facing the inside of his mouth.
Lies.
We're almost there, 9 months and counting. Just one more and Charles will face the Beverly challenge.
Well, yeah, but that won't be until 1-ish.
Yeah, that one-ish is going to come quick.
What time is it now?
12:15.
Oh, Jesus. Lord have mercy. Lord have Beverly.
The Lord is my jeopardy.
Hey, no.
Beverly.
No. 8675309.
Flattery will get you everywhere, babe. If that was meant to be a compliment.
Oh, what about dollface?
That also will get you everywhere.
And beer?
That's the ticket right there. That's the one.
And I've got the golden ticket. I've got a golden twinkle in my eye. And she just happens to be blonde with a blind guy. So other than the bottleneck areas, EPCOT doesn't seem entirely too busy. I was saying earlier that it's not likely we'd be able to squeeze any rides here because the only ride I think would be allowed would be Figment because of all the copyrights. And I mean, we did Figment, I think we did Figment in 2 different EPCOT videos. I don't know how much people really like Figment. It's neither here nor there for me.
People love it.
I don't have to do it every time, but if there's nothing else to do, then yeah, I'll get on Figment. Say, flashback Friday to Spaceship Earth. Who remembers when the newspaper boy used to face towards the attraction or towards the vehicles? That was my dad's favorite animatronic for some odd reason. I think my dad, he may have been a paper boy when he was little. Maybe that's why he liked it so much. Ooh, man. It feels great to me, but I know some people are just probably struggling.
This is why I always, I mean, I know that you already know because we talked about this, but when people say they don't go to Animal Kingdom, it's too hot.
Yeah.
EPCOT is
Yeah.
all concrete.
EPCOT is all concrete and no shade. But I mean, I do kind of get it though, because like we
I do
said,
get it. It's two different kinds of
it's
hot.
two different types of heat. Yeah, it's like this is more like this is like a dry heat.
Yep, this is dead sunshine.
Yeah.
You're in the complete sun.
Like this is something where it's like, yeah, you could stand the shade, you could get away from it. But like Animal Kingdom, you get into the shade and now it's just humid, and now you're just like
The whole
muggy.
park is very, very humid.
And I would imagine, again, for the sake of the animals that are used to that type of climate,
Yeah.
so that makes sense. But I mean, I definitely have always thought like it is a little muggier here in Animal Kingdom than any other place. But
Yeah. And
like I
EPCOT
said,
is just hot.
Epcot's hot, Hollywood Studios is hot, Magic Kingdom now. Funny thing about the parks before, I heard this rumor years ago that I don't know if you remember, or maybe Rychurch remembers, there were parts of, I think, the Magic Kingdom where it wasn't like a concrete floor. It was almost like linoleum, like it was like a gymnasium floor somewhere.
Where?
I think it was at Magic Kingdom. I can't remember exactly where, but it was like, and there would be these sparkles in the ground. And people used to always say that was actually like reflectors that bounces the heat back, like the sunlight back onto people, so it makes you thirsty and makes you want to get a beverage.
And none of those, wait, and none of those belong to me. Figment without Dream Finder and the Dream Machine is meh. Charles might accidentally end the live stream to avoid the Beverly.
Yeah.
Let's see if he can escape this. Ooh, have a ditch. Right, how about
Sorry, we're probably not going to be at 10 anytime soon. I don't know why I was scratching. I was a little late though. It's like you said that like 4 seconds ago.
It was like a lingering itch. One more like and he's done for.
Yeah, one more like, we end the stream. Now watch, that'll be the time. That's when everybody chime in. End it now, end it now.
Well, I think we go.
Pretty fun.
I also got to figure out how people get to see if their phones are overheating at all. Oops, I'm sorry. Go up and high.
Right there. Right there.
Right there, okay. All right, mission space. Sounds like it, but I cannot tell.
See what they trade?
Okay. Is this mission space?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll just.
Uh-oh, you got 10.
Okay.
We did it. 10 likes. Now, Charles has no escape. Time for the Beverly shot. Let's see if he survives this one.
Why does he say it's shots? Like, it's only one. It's only 10 likes for one cup of Beverly.
All right, let's crank it up. 10 likes. Wasn't
We
enough.
still
Let's
have.
shoot for
Oh,
another
jeez.
cup.
I didn't say that. I'm just.
Each new like means another Beverly shot. Oh my.
Well, it's
Who's
got to.
ready to make him regret it even more?
Yeah, it's got to be. Yeah, it's got to at least be at least 20 likes on this video for 2 cups of Beverly. And we have. What time is it? It's got to be what?
12:22.
12:20. Lots of twos in that one. All right, we got about 30. Oh no, that's not math. Yeah, that's math. 38 minutes. 38 minutes for 10 more likes. Tell your friends. Tell your family. Tell your enemies. Tell everybody that will listen or not listen. Put that on all your social media. 37 minutes to get as many likes on this video as possible. Right here. My left, okay. Alright. I think we're here at Missions, I'm sorry. We're here at Guardians of the Galaxy, I believe it sounds like. Hopefully Star-Lord will not be coming out. Typically, from what I heard, Star-Lord makes his rounds around the attraction once you start hearing the actual music. Some of the past favorites back in the 70s and the 60s. Obviously, they will be copywritten for sure, so hopefully they don't come out too loud while we're here. And again, if you have not already, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification as we go live intermittently throughout the week. This week was a little bit different. We did a Wednesday surprise live stream, and then we did, of course, our today, Friday. We're probably going to go, depending on what our schedule looks like next week, we might go back to other Monday, Friday live streams. One of those days being Magic Kingdom, the other day being EPCOT. Only because those are kind of like in high demand for the most part. Mainly because of the fact that if we were to try to do a ride, it would definitely be at those 2 parks, if anything. As Animal Kingdom doesn't have a lot. Hollywood Studios doesn't have a lot that we could attempt. But to excuse all the noise, apparently there's a large group of children that are probably on a field trip. EPCOT was always like a choice field trip for a lot of school districts. I remember my little cousin about 11, 12 years ago, maybe give or take. Maybe a little bit more than that. He had a school field trip to EPCOT. And of course, me being the person that knew the most about the theme park, we had a nice little group of kids with us. That's another thing that I ironically am looking forward to. If my vision is restored, I am going to enjoy going on those field trips with my kids. Being the chaperone. Well, let me look on the right side. If there ever was copyrighted music, I'm definitely not going to hear it now.
Are you alive?
Yeah.
You alive?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go, guys. Let's go, Chuck.
Oh. See all the kids. Say hi to everybody. Now let's see if they're paying attention to the button that I am wearing. I have a button on my backpack that has the name of our channel, This Time Daily. Let's see if they remembered it. All those youngins will go home and hopefully they'll subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button, except they're not doing it now. Or else I'm pretty sure that was probably about 25. It sounded like a big group of kids. I'd say about 15 to 20 kids. If they all would like this channel, that would be the worst day of my life. All right, a little bit of flashback Friday to this area of EPCOT. I remember I was here cleaning this attraction at night the very last time that it was Ellen's Universe of Energy. This is actually one of my favorite spots to take my lunch breaks, which did include a nap.
My BFF was in there again. He gave me pins.
Oh, well there you go. Oh, that's because I wasn't there. He's trying to make his move.
As I walked up, he put his hand out. He secretly gave me a pin. So I took it, and then I played the 1, 2, or 3 game. I had to wait for the girl in front of me. And then I talked to her for a minute, and then I talked to him for a minute. I traded with him, blind trade, and I got a really neat pin. Nobody knows what it is, but it's a lounge fly. It's really cute. Okay. And so then he goes, oh, I have something else for you. So he secretly gives me another pin. It's a Groot. He said, hold on to that. That's from California. That's not from, it's a real pin. Oh. He said, that's from California. It's not ours.
That's great.
I know. I love him so much.
I had a group of about 15, 20 kids. They were all clamoring. It was like night and day. It's like as soon as you left, the school bell rang or something. Oh no. And all of a sudden they're walking in front of me. I heard this kid like, hey, are you live? And I was like, yeah. I don't think I was pointing it at him, but couldn't tell what he was doing. But I was like, hey, he's live. He's live. I'm just like, so okay. Funny. And then I kind of looked. I know one of them was like walking around me, and so I turned the backpack around to see if they saw the button. But like I said, they should be on their field trip. They shouldn't have their social media out. So those 20 kids, even if they were to like the channel or like this video, it'd be too late. Wouldn't count towards the Beverly.
Oh, I took his pin back. Oh no, well that's okay. No, he gave me the pin anyway.
I'm pretty sure there's going to be tons of pin backs that they have back there.
I told him, I said, okay, if I find something good, I'm going to bring it back to you. And then I said, if I don't see you again today, I'll see you
another day.
I'll see you soon. Is that enough?
I think all these kids just notice technology. I think that little girl's like, is he live? It's like, oh yeah. Then they'll look at the backpack and they'll be like, oh, there's her channel name. Oh. Here's some copyrighted music, so please forgive me if I start to talk really loudly to overlay the music that is playing right now. It's probably Star-Lord's going to be walking around the front of the attraction, maybe somewhere inside the attraction, and I'm kind of running out of breath trying to figure out ways of covering over the copyrights and all that good stuff. Hey, yeah. Figure this will be where all the people will be as Guardians of the Galaxy no longer having a virtual queue. It's been going quite well. I've seen I've heard some good wait times some days though. Not as much as what Rise of Resistance and Flights of Passage used to post. There was one day we were here, Guardians of the Galaxy was like a 65-minute wait, and I'm like, wow, those are weak numbers.
Here are the traders. They're set up on the tables out here.
Ah.
You can't stop or you'll lose connection.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, so apparently there was a little bit of a, I don't want to say a fiasco, but something going on where if you've ever been to EPCOT, the pin traders, the private pin traders, they will come inside of EPCOT and they used to stake underneath Spaceship Earth and do some pin trading. I guess now they don't want them doing that. and they've put them in, what is that, the breezeway, going to Guardians of the Galaxy. I would imagine it's more of a safety issue because, unfortunately, like they're on the ground when they were pin training and for the Spaceship Earth, and I guess that could be a little bit of a hazard. Plus, it's an eyesore to see people just sitting on the ground in probably one of the most picturesque spots.
Spin around.
Spinning.
I'll be back.
Okay. Also, wanted to comment on something I saw on one of my YouTube wormholes. A lot of people are commenting on the attendance being down in all of Florida, which is something that I did address a couple weeks ago. Most people like to pick and choose between their favorite park. Disney fans would say Universal Studios is struggling. Universal fans would say Disney is struggling. And I'm like in the middle saying, you know what? Florida is struggling. The reason I bring it up too is because I saw a report that tourism in Tampa was down, I think it said 18%, which, you know, for some people that may not seem like a lot, but if you know percentages and you know large numbers, 18%, that's a lot. That's a lot of people. And you can kind of tell because there are some days, usually when we drive around the Kissimmee area, like when we pick up the kids and get home, it is a nightmare. We live, I would say, less than 5 miles away from the school. It takes like 35 to 40 minutes to get there, depending on traffic. If there is a disaster somewhere, it's definitely going to be about an hour. I would say we probably pick up the kids. The kids get out of school about 3:15. On a good day, we could probably get home about 3:20, 3:25, 3:30. But there are some days we won't get home till almost 4 o'clock. But I could definitely tell that there's been a little bit of a difference off and on the last couple weeks. So tourism has slowed down. It's something that I've been actually saying for a while because I've noticed the tourism kind of dying down back in 2023 where we had a little bit of a disastrous summer right here.
Yeah, and you're right in the sun, but hold on a second.
Had a little bit of a disastrous summer in 2023. I think that year we had so we had Memorial Day and Labor Day. Obviously, those fall on a Monday. I believe the 4th of July fell on a Monday that same year. And there was not that many people in the park. We actually went to Universal Studios. I remember we went to Universal Studios on July 4th of 2023. And the park didn't start getting busy until 1, 2 o'clock. We had already done both parks. Most stuff was even a walk on. And ever since then, the summers have just been dying down. And of course, as I always say, it's nice weather everywhere, so people don't have to come to Florida anymore. We're not having all those COVID rules. So people can go back to all their other vacation destinations. Revenge travel ended. And now I think that with everything costing so much, and everyone just kind of tired of spending money, and of course with everything being more expensive, sometimes for no reason whatsoever, Disney, I think all the theme parks have successfully raised prices every year for the past, I would say, 4 or 5 years. And you're seeing more and more reports of people that are they're talking about how expensive their vacation is, and it's like, wow, it doesn't add up sometimes. And it's definitely worth moving to Florida for as long as you're understanding what comes with being a Florida citizen, Florida resident, whatever you want to call it.
Sorry, I gotta get caught up on this. Try to put you in the shade for a second. I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, while she's doing that, yeah, I'll go ahead and continue to say, like, the number one thing I keep hearing, another thing I get caught up in watching, listening to people's YouTube videos and podcasts about the things that they regret about moving to Florida. And that's one of those things where it's like some of the things they talk about, it's not a newsflash. It's like Florida is the sunshine state. It's in the name. And yet people are just astonished at how it's so sunny and so hot and so bright.
Those ladies think you're filming them. Oh, when you were standing over there, ladies thought you were filming them, I guess.
Oh.
I want to see the button. No, they said he is alive. Monique is here. Hello,
Oh,
Monique.
what, they thought I was a statue?
Something is like,
He's alive. He's alive.
he's alive.
Actually, I got that one time. I was standing perfectly still at Pirates, and a kid thought that I was a statue. I'm like, wow, they think Disney's that advanced to make life? Well, I guess that makes sense. Remember the Flashback Friday? If anybody remembers old school downtown Disney, Pleasure Island, they used to have, I forgot what they were called, but they would be painted to look like a statue. And then they would stand on a pedestal. And then people would take a picture, and as they're taking the picture, they would do a pose. And sometimes the person who was in the picture never even realized that the statue moved.
Sorry, we were right in their way.
Oh.
Right when I was taking a drink. Okay.
All right.
Monique, hello. We're not ignoring you.
Yes.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Oh my god, they have the pin from up. His back.
I must have a hair on the back of my leg.
Yeah.
It's just tickling my leg.
Yeah, I had that. Yes, sorry. Anybody that's inside the chat, don't think that we're ignoring you. It's just, I do not have because we're on the move, I don't have access to my tablet at the moment. My wife is doing her pin trading, so she is reading the comments when she sees fit. No, she's reading the comments when she can. For those of you who are new to the channel or just don't know, I am a blind YouTube vlogger here bringing the experience of the Disney's wonderful parks. I'm here for the ambiance, for the sounds, and I'm here to bring you whatever it feels like pointing the camera at. It's not going to be a good sight, but it's going to be a sight nonetheless. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe to this channel, hit that bell notification. I believe we did hit 10 likes. We have another probably 25 minutes, if I was to guess, to get at least to 20 likes. That would be
We're at 13.
13. So we have 7 more likes before I have to drink two cups of Beverly. Those have to be in by at least, I'm gonna give you guys till about 1:15.
Right Track said, yeah, EPCOT had some too. Not sure if they're still there. I don't know what you guys were talking about when I was at the
Hold on,
car.
gotta backtrack.
Oh, Pleasure Island? Is that what you
Oh yeah. Yes, okay. I wasn't sure if EPCOT had them as well because I want to say because I never saw the ones. I've seen pictures of the ones in Pleasure Island, but I know I have seen them in person, so that had to have been here. Actually, maybe it was in Italy. I could see them doing that in Italy. I would like to know though, I'm new to this new advance in technology. So we're live. And if people don't know
We are?
our live stream, how do they find us if they don't know the name of the live stream? Unless they did happen to see the button when I flashed the background, but I mean, unless they got some super stout vision to see that name on that button.
The living statues, he said. Right Track said.
Right here.
Back. Stay to your left.
Stay to my left. Okay. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm always wondering because when we did the Pirates ride about a month ago, we were live streaming on there, and somebody in the queue jumped into the chat and commented that they were in our live stream. And it just amazes me that someone could just find a live stream at the same time that the streamer's right next to them. I don't know if it's because there's a location services. I know my location services is on. I never think that goes into YouTube streaming as well. But yeah, we are here live, Flower and Garden Friday here at EPCOT, doing some more of that lovely pin trading, showing you guys the level of capacity inside the park. Like I said, it doesn't seem too bad today. I haven't bumped into too many people without it being in a bottleneck.
Oh, let me come over here. I gotta ask you a question.
Okay.
So it is 12:41. You're gonna end that and do your Beverly around 1 something.
Yeah.
So are you gonna end the stream and then we're taking another lap, or we're taking another lap? Because this lap took longer. I mean, coming up here took longer than I thought. So do you want me to hit my Figment thing and then you do your Beverly?
Yeah.
And then are you ending the stream, or or we can, or are we taking another lap after you do your Beverly?
We could take another lap. We could just play
After the Beverly?
after the Beverly, yeah.
Okay, let's
So
do
yeah,
that.
so basically, executive decision right now. 1 o'clock, we're going to end the Beverly challenge. So however many we have now, we have so far it's 1 cup of Beverly guaranteed. Let's see if we can get to 20 in the next. What'd you say? It's 20 minutes.
We have about 20 minutes.
20 minutes. For last I heard, it was 7 likes. That would be 2 cups of Beverly. See if we can get it. And then we will end the Beverly challenge, but we will continue the stream. We'll just make another casual lap around World Showcase before ending the stream.
But once you end the Beverly challenge, it's done for the
Yes,
day.
once we
We're
end
not
the
going back to it.
Yes, once 1 o'clock hits, even if we just have 19, that's still only 1 cup of Beverly, and that will be the end. Sorry, folks. Moose out front should have told you.
14.
Okay. I see you people. You late bloomers.
It's funny, I don't have to look at the number of likes. FastPass just keeps telling us
Oh, well then-
because he's so thrilled
Well,
about it.
we'll have to double check that number officially then.
Yeah.
Because last time I thought that we had 10 likes, and no, he bribed you into order getting the Beverly.
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know. I can always go back to the analytics and be like, hey, wait a minute. Like, why did I take a cup of Beverly? We only got 8 likes for that video.
Yeah.
I would have been more vocal with some of the people that were trying to be into the stream, but they were kids. I'm not trying to talk to nobody's kids without knowing if it's okay. Like, oh yeah, it is definitely the 90s now. That's man, I can't see, but man, it feels like just a bright white light is being flashed in front of my face right now.
Yeah.
That is crazy. Like I said, it's amazing how it doesn't affect us none whatsoever. But some people, they just, whew. Because I've only, it's been at least, a couple hours since I had a drink of water. I'm like a camel. Even though I can't wait to get a drink over there at the America Pavilion. Only because I do like to drink. That's not like the good drinks, but carbonated sodas, pop, Coke, wherever you guys are from.
14 likes and Charles has started questioning his life choices. 1 full cup of Beverly. Locked in. He's at Club Cool, but his taste buds checked into regret.
Every time. That's another reason I'm kind of happy to go back to streaming 2 days a week, because that at least means it's 1 day of Epcot rather than possibly 2 or 3 days at Epcot. Because as much as we, as many times we go to the other parks, Epcot's like a go-to. Where can I stay around here? Take that as a yes. I want to say, all right, bear with me. I'm trying to get my bearings. I'm hearing the water. I'm guessing that's the water somewhere in the vicinity of the camera shot. It sounds like there's a door behind
He
me.
seemed really busy in there.
Was that Figment?
Yeah.
Okay. I was trying to get my bearings on where we were, because I'm like, I hear the water, but
Yeah. Monique said, very hot outside. Yes, it is.
Yes. 90. What did we say it was today? 93?
Monique. Like, I think higher than that. Let me check.
I know it's supposed to be like climbing into the 90s.
It's 91. It's a high of 95 today.
Oh, 95 today. Okay, high of 95. Whew. And the sun is out to play, making everyone regret. But this is about the time where most people will start to, the morning crowd will start to roll back to the room for a quick dip in the pool.
About 2 or 3 they will.
Yeah, a little bit of a nap before they come out for the evenings. And that is good here?
No.
Oh, no?
I was checking to see if the monorail was coming. I was doing a good shot right there.
It's also, like I said, this is also the time where a lot of those streamers, they're going to try to start changing up their schedules. Going in for those evening and early afternoon events as the sun goes down.
Sun goes down on my side of town. The lonely feeling, close to you. I don't know what the words
Yeah,
are.
look at that. I don't listen to country, but I know the words.
I don't know the words.
Well, you knew the words enough, 'cause that's a song I did not know at all. I mean, it's kind of academic. Like, the sun does go down.
Beneath the light of a neon moon. I just don't remember the words. If you
That's what I said, though. That's the one thing about country music. It's really just a story. Just telling you the obvious. The sun goes down on my side of town. Like, really? Just your side?
lonely feeling.
Just your side of town, huh?
Yeah.
So I guess we're just 24 hours of daylight over here.
I will get my. Oh, it's so bright I can't read the phone. I will get my subs to follow your channel if you like this stream and get us to 20. Right tracks out there bribing people.
Should probably get under.
15 likes.
Should probably get under some cover for a minute though if we're gonna stand out here.
Charles is halfway to cup number 2 of Beverly.
And we got what, 10 minutes?
Yep, 11 minutes.
11 minutes for 5 likes. Ooh. Now this is the challenge for you guys. See, that's the thing too. It's a challenge for me because I really am trying to avoid Beverly. But it's a challenge for everyone else to bring people to the channel. Guaranteed. If no one's ever heard of Beverly before, this is the place to go to be guaranteed the insight of what Beverly really is and what has done to people for over 40 years. Well, actually, I'm just guessing. I actually don't know when Beverly was first introduced. But from what we read or understand, there are only 2 spots left that have Beverly?
No.
Or is there 3?
Here, oh God. Hello. EPCOT and Springs has it.
Springs, okay.
And those aren't the only places that. There's a place in Las Vegas that has it.
Oh, there is? Okay. I wasn't sure. I know there was like at least 3, maybe 4. But yeah, 2 of them are here, which we had that epiphany the other day when we had a sporadic trip to Disney Springs and we almost thought about altering our live stream to Disney Springs. And then I was just like, hey, well, we could do the Beverly Challenge out there because I think they have it at the Coca-Cola place.
Yeah.
But we ended up coming to EPCOT anyway.
See if I can get my shaver in there.
You know what this music sometimes reminds me of, though? SeaWorld.
Oh,
Like if
fun.
SeaWorld... Are we good here? Okay.
Yeah.
If SeaWorld would step their game up.
If you hear the monorail coming and I don't, will you tell me?
Okay.
150 likes. I'm counting fun to be free. Up.
No.
It was introduced in Italy in 1969, says Right Tracks.
Ooh. Oh, that's a fun fact. I wonder if it's still in Italy or did they wise up?
I don't know.
Because Club Cool, they would put it. I think they put Italy or Greece. Oh yeah, I think it was Italy. They labeled it from the country.
Yeah.
And I'm just over here, just like, yeah, even the country got rid of the Beverly. All right, so we got less than probably 10 minutes left.
I was hoping the monorail.
Actually, I haven't heard the monorail since this morning. Are you getting the frozen one or are you at the cold one?
Huh?
I'll take a swig of that when you're.
It's not frozen.
Oh, okay, never mind then. Yeah. Another fun fact about me: I may not drink a lot of water, but if I do ever have to drink water, it has to be like ice cold water, or else I don't do. Oh, I think I hear it.
Oh, you were too late. Okay, be quiet. You just ruined my life by being way too late on that.
Sorry.
How could you?
Well, it was actually really quiet. I was expecting it to be louder like it was the last time.
He said nope, discontinued in 2009.
Oh.
What?
Well, still strong here at Disney's EPCOT Center. That's also what's weird. There's a lot of people I've noticed that still call it Epcot Center. I never got into calling it Epcot Center because Epcot's an acronym. So then it just sounds weird that it's the Experimental Prototype Community of Tomorrow Center.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a mouthful. But I get it for shut up.
Oh.
I get Hey, at least I'm not like
That's history.
at least I'm not Phoebe's boyfriend. Just like, hold on a minute. Pow. Apparently it's communicating. Sorry, I got caught up into it because I got Epcot music over here to my front right. You got the bird. So these birds are communicating with the birds that are on my far right.
Oh,
So,
I don't even hear
yeah.
them. Oh.
Hold on. Oh, now they don't want to say anything.
Meanwhile, the bird won't shut up and he's this close to punching it. Hello there, you ninja watchers. I see you.
Oh, did you hear that?
A little winky face.
Sorry. I just heard the birds again on my far right here.
You little ninja watchers.
Hey, little ninjas. My ninjas.
My Tigger.
My Tigger, my Tigger. My dizzy loving Tigger.
You have
First
5
things
minutes.
first, I love all y'all Tiggers.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Five minutes, ladies and gentlemen, to get how many likes do we have? Where is this hair coming from? My goodness.
No. I know.
I don't even know where it came from in the gimbal. It's like it's been there the whole time.
It's everywhere.
There's the bird. All right, what's our count? We still at, 15, 14, whatever it was?
Let me see. I can only see it on there. 15.
15. Less than 5 minutes for 5 likes.
You got 4 minutes, peeps.
4 minutes. Hey, real quick, jump in this. Well, I don't know. Is anybody else live streaming at this point? Because, like I said, a lot. You hear 'em?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, I think a lot of live streamers nowadays, they are waiting till the later afternoon.
Oh my God.
What?
That's fast.
Oh.
5 minutes left and 15 likes in. Charles has survived 1 cup of Beverly, but the second one is looming. And that bird, it's this close to becoming Bambi's mom. Like and subscribe to see it all go down.
I don't even know if that makes sense. If you don't like, that bird is real close to becoming a deer.
Yeah, Fast, it doesn't even make any sense. Get out of here.
That bird is about 5 minutes from being another cup of venison. There was no sense in that.
Wow. All right, well, let's start making our way over.
All right.
We only have 3 minutes left.
3 minutes left. Like I said, if there's anybody else that's live streaming, go ahead and jump in their chat real quick and tell them, hey, for the next 5 minutes, jump over to This Time Daily.
Wait, I don't
Like
think you
his
can do
channel.
that. No, I think that's rude. Can you do that? You
It's-
can't tell them to leave someone else's live stream.
I mean, they can come back.
Okay.
I'm just giving props. Like, I'll be like, yeah, hey, I'm up here giving out, I was saying life
Life
lessons. I'm up here giving out free publicity to other people's live streams.
It's true.
So I'll be like, hey, share the wealth there. Besides, you guys aren't even on till after like 4 o'clock anyway. I saw like 3 people that were all doing Phantasmic. And it was like they're normally not evening live streamers as far as that I've seen. And I know most of them are out there in California because the 70th started in Disneyland.
I'm not talking about it.
I understand. I don't want to be there during that mess right now because I'd rather enjoy Disneyland for the most part before I started filming it. Some of these people, they're just out there just to film it because they need content. Because, I mean, let's just face it, their streams aren't as entertaining as this one.
Is that what you call this channel?
Yeah. I mean, you know.
Why is that rude? I do it all the time, but not while I'm in the stream. Never. Why is that rude?
I mean, we're all one big community anyway, because, I mean, again, like, I have no shame. I sometimes will jump into, even though I may not comment, I'm still in the other people's live streams. So I do see a lot of familiar faces in other people's streams. All right. I can sense that we're near.
It's fine. It takes me a while to. I understand what Ride Tracks is saying now. About, I said it was rude to tell them to come over here.
Oh.
He said, why is it rude? I do it all the time. But not while I'm in this stream. Never.
Oh, are we in?
The breezeway, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's where we just went.
I'll be passing through the breezeway here, so forgive us for any lagging. Surely take a hot second. Not like last time, where we got caught up in a pin extravaganza.
1 o'clock, it's done.
All right, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. The likes have been tallied. I am only having to take one cup of Beverly.
I'll be back.
Joy of joys. Now, of course, that doesn't mean that I won't accept any other likes for this channel, for this video. It just means that the Beverly Challenge will only be limited to 1 cup of Beverly today. I think there was one live stream we did where I got to 10, and then we did our casual chat in the car, and then it climbed up to like 16 or 17. Still doesn't count, but still. We know Epcot's a real challenging day because, again, there isn't a lot of attractions to do at Epcot, and typically we try not to eat too much while we're inside the park, even though we do it quite often. But none of it's really exciting meals. We haven't got to that point of doing like a live stream food vlogs for the most part. I would like to, but it does get a little pricey, and I just need for the ad revenue to kick in a little stronger before we start putting more into it like that. And I appreciate everybody that comes in, stops by, leaves a like, leaves a comment, chats for a little bit. Like I said, we had a good number of people that joined the channel, I believe, all of last week, helping us get into 1,100. We feel like It feels like just the other day that I was celebrating 1,000 views, and now here we are. I'm sorry, 1,000 subscribers. And now here we are with 1,100 subscribers.
1101 from what I saw. Right? Is that
Yep,
what you
yeah,
saw?
1101, I think. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. They do have Sprite in there.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Like to purchase?
It's Russia. No, in the thing.
Yeah, but
It's
I don't think
Russia
it's like
Sprite.
I don't think it's like a real. I think it's like a grapefruit Sprite.
Right? Who's in here lying? Ride Tracks is in here lying, trying to say it's 20.
No.
He said I tried. And Fast Pass said I see 20 also.
Okay.
Reading it in Spanish was funny. Okay. Okay, hold on. Can you back up like 3 steps? Okay. Yep, you're good.
Same kid.
Yeah. Yum. I guess it doesn't get any better.
Oh.
Oh man, that's good. You need some water?
Yeah, I need that frozen one. Oh my god.
It's not frozen, I told you that. Here you go.
The other one?
Yeah, it's not frozen anymore.
Oh no.
You just brought 2, right?
Well, there's one in the. Yeah, I just brought one in the bar by there.
Here, this is it. It's not cold. I mean, it's cold, it's
Oh
not frozen.
gosh. Oh.
What a kick, Fast Pass says.
Oh, that was. Oh yeah, that didn't work.
Made it worse?
Yep. Oh god. Oh.
Do you want a Pringle or something?
Nope. Everything right now is gonna taste awful.
Okay. Can I have 1 minute to go see if anybody has the Beauty and the Beast pins real quick?
Yeah,
I'll be real
yeah.
quick.
Yeah. Oh god. Oh. I think another good way of describing Beverly is, so how do you say this? If you've ever had to swallow like an aspirin and it doesn't go down, or if you were younger, you remember thinking you'll just chew it. Like chewing aspirin is just it just leaves that weird, disgusting, lingering taste in your mouth. Again, do that and just add some just throw up in your mouth a little bit while you do it. That is Beverly. Oh god. Oh. I think I've drank more Beverly in the past. How long have I been doing this challenge? A few months now? I think I've drank more Beverly in the past 6 months than I've ever had in my entire existence. Whew. It's like something. It's like a cruel ritual that everyone makes people do if it's their first time at EPCOT, and I am choosing to do this for the sake of a channel and for the sake of people that enjoy listening or watching me suffer. That kid screaming in the background, I think that kid could feel. Because notice now, the kid's not crying. Now that the Beverly challenge, that kid really didn't want me to drink the Beverly. He was pleading for everyone to not make me drink the Beverly. But the general public has spoken. We have 15 people that have liked this video, but that only unfortunately equals to 1 cup of Beverly. Now, I will say this though. Earlier this morning, before we went live, I happened to see that we had 1,101 new subscribers. If I was to ever see a jump in subscribers in the same day, then I would probably also honor that part of the Beverly Challenge, but I might do that in like a short or something like that. No promises. The rules are forever changing. I will say I am actually pretty happy with. I got a notification this morning about my Facebook group that we started, or I should say we changed over from what it used to be. This time is now on Facebook, and we had at least 11 new views which is a big accomplishment for us because we weren't paying any attention to that Facebook page for the longest time. And then I decided to just start jumping on there periodically, posting in general and sharing stuff on other Facebook groups. So it's very, very encouraging to see 11 people took the time to click on our channel. I have not checked to see how many people have joined that Facebook group. I actually don't even know how many people are on that Facebook group, to be honest with you. I think the last time I saw it was like 97. But I appreciate anybody and everybody that does take the time to like a video, subscribe to our channel, find us on the Facebook page, any of that stuff. Looking through some of our old videos. As I said, we're going to transition to doing some actual videos, probably for the summer as we figure out our next steps. Between the kids being out of school and other adventures that we want to do during the summer, if possible. If not, we might just go ahead and try to do some on-location live streams, whether that be at the house or if we happen to be staying on Disney property at some point. We were looking into staying at Animal Kingdom Lodge, trying to get a Savannah room. That would be pretty good to do, especially if we could get a setup to do a live stream out there on the Savannah. Kind of like a this time on location. I think at some point in time, I think the only ride that I'm unsure of as far as copyrights go is Spaceship Earth. I feel as if we did have a copyright strike on an old video, but I would definitely like to at least refilm it. Now that we have other than our phones, we do have a better, vlogging camera. If anybody knows the very popular, I believe it's called the DJI Pocket. We got one of those not too long ago, so we were able to film in 4K with that camera. No? Okay.
I'm so sad. I did get a pin earlier. Remember I said my avatar pins have a wooden ground?
Yeah.
And they're like really neat looking?
Yeah.
And then I said I found some more like Mickey Minnie ones. I got a Mickey one today.
Oh.
What a kid, got it on camera. The walls that wall is the official execution wall. Stuck to the right.
Sorry. Yeah, it's probably got all discombobulated because that Beverly was just kicking my throat.
Your doctor is going to reprimand you for what you're doing to your body. They must be out of the country because they should have liked this video.
All right, so let's do another nice lap around World Showcase. Getting in our steps, I believe, what did you say? It's about 10,000 steps for every lap?
Yes.
And this would be the third lap?
This is our third lap, but we didn't come all the way back to second, so we're only at 14,000 steps.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, that would be right. Yeah, 7, no.
Well, because if we did 2 full laps, that'd have been 20, but...
No, I said it was 4 laps is 20,000.
Oh, 4 laps, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
so-
Oh, 5, so 5, okay.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
Oh, God. I'm gonna need like a stiff drink after you get that Beverly out of my mouth.
All the birds nest here. They keep track of them. The birds
What was that?
What?
Felt like a drop on me. I know that's not possible. Oh, yeah, should have checked, switch this over for the phone to make the phone sure the phone is charged.
I can check it when we get some shade.
Yeah. I just realized we've been live for. Oh yeah, it's probably about that time. All right, bear with us. Just in case, I just realized that might be running low on the battery for the phone. As soon as we get to some shade, it's just a quick 2 seconds.
It's full.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Stay where? Or
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Got a little ahead of myself.
I mean, you can stay in there all day if you want, but
I don't know what it wouldn't phase me then. I'm not looking at anything.
it would have been a lovely view.
Especially with the music right there too. Like I've said, I'm here for the ambiance. I actually didn't mind that spot we were just standing at, where the music's playing on one side, the birds are chirping, a little light crowd chatter going behind me. There goes the monorail. See that's the noise I expected to hear from the monorail. That loud clank, 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 clank brakes and rubber tires rubbing against the beam. Well, that's the monorail that needs to be serviced for a little bit.
I find that to be very degrading. We just don't ride. Period. I said a big change. No. No, they don't care. It's always worth asking, though. I sure would have thought they'd fix that a long before.
Oh, sorry. More about that long one.
Like I say, we probably got another 2 weeks of flower and gardening before we get a nice break. I think it's 2 weeks. I think it ends in May. And then I think we're supposed to get like a full month of no festivals before we get to Food and Wine, which is, a lot of people say Food and Wine is their favorite festival. It's like a toss-up between Food and Wine and Flower and Garden, even though a lot of people do like Festival of the Arts and a lot of people do like Festival Holidays. I think Food and Wine just brings in so much more of that tourism because of the time that it hits. Everyone's here for the Halloween events that start earlier and earlier every year. I think Mickey's That's So Scary starts August 15th this year, and I'm pretty sure Halloween Horror Nights will be starting right around that same time. I'm actually quite shocked. Maybe I'm losing a little bit. Not staying in touch with the Halloween Horror Nights news, because usually you start hearing the other people talk about construction walls and stuff being put up for Halloween Horror Nights. I have not heard anything about houses, scare zones, or anything. And it's real close to June, so I need to get in on that. Either that or maybe the vloggers just aren't talking about it like they used to. Because there's always like a go-to vlogger that would pop up and mention everything Halloween Horror Nights like as early as January, February. Even the what do they call those? Like it's not the fake maps, but like the unofficial maps of where certain things are going to be before anything's even announced. I think the only thing I've heard as far as Halloween Horror Nights go, if I was to go that direction, is what's that movie called? The Terrifier? I think that's the only thing I've heard that was rumored to come. But I'm like, that's a lot edgier than other stuff that they've had. Because
Did you tell me about that one?
maybe it's a disturbing movie. It's basically, I think the guy's name is Art the Clown, and he does things in movies that normally they don't do in horror movies.
Okay, I feel like you did tell me.
Okay, yeah. So I don't know if Universal Studios is going to want to go with more of a gory feature. That would do it, especially that and the other movie. I never got to see these movies, but I heard about them. I think it was called The Collector. I can say that I have not been to a Halloween Horror Nights in, I think the last Halloween Horror Nights I went to was in 2000 and, I think it was 2013. And it's not that I don't have a desire to go, it's just, well, one, no sense in me going now, I can't see anything. But two, I think I just got tired of the same recycled, stuff over and over again. I think there was like 2 years in a row that they were doing The Walking Dead, which I was fine with because I was a huge fan of The Walking Dead. But then I went another year and it was kind of like you could tell like it wasn't The Walking Dead, but they were lazy and didn't want to think of nothing else to do. So
I would have liked The Walking Dead.
yeah, now that you actually watched the series, you would have been like, that's probably been the only place you wouldn't want to go on Halloween Horror Nights. Because, 1 year it was the house, I think all the houses, no, all the scare zones. So they had a house 1 year, and then the next year it was all scare zones. Every scare zone was The Walking Dead.
Yeah, that would have been neat.
But the only character I saw was the governor. And see, that was before Negan. So could you imagine if they kept up with the Walking Dead? We could have got Negan's house. We could have got the Whisperers. Oh, I'd be all about. As much as we don't like that season, that would probably be one of the best houses if they were to do the Whisperers. If you're a fan of the Walking Dead series. I mean, it's not for everyone, but once I realized that it was more than just a zombie show, I was like, oh, I like this. A little crowded here. So please forgive me. Coming to the spot. Always smells like perfume and oranges in here. It's like a citrus smell. I also don't really care for being at EPCOT too late in the day because the drinkers come out. And I don't mind the drinks. I just don't care for people that don't drink responsibly. And they get a little bit more rambunctious and kind of takes away from the family atmosphere. I really don't like, we came here one time for an after hours event for cast members. And I don't like the videos where it makes EPCOT look like a nightclub. It's like, it's just, now it seems more like a money grab club environment. And I was just like, I don't know if you want that type of people coming to the parks.
It definitely picked up here. It's a sea of people ahead.
Yeah, I would say it's, it's all the people that are waiting for the sun to go down. They want to start drinking. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
There's a lot of people drinking.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is why I can agree with some vloggers that this place used to be like their favorite park, and they just don't come here as often, especially during the festivals, because it just seems like it's just a place for people to have an excuse to spend a lot of money on sometimes, I don't want to say watered down liquor, but let's just say it's a lot more drink than it is drink. I think the only time I've actually gotten a nice little buzz is my vodka slushy over there in France. And I think it was another strawberry slushy that they did for a festival. And like I said, we've been there a couple times where we've seen some stuff that people shouldn't be doing out in public. Had a Boys Men concert. And then they switch partners. Like, cool. Every time we come through this area, I feel like the Prince of Zamunda. See if anybody ever gets that reference.
Funny, I had cheese yesterday. It did not hurt my stomach, but the cheese today kind of did.
We also haven't had a beer though.
Right there.
Okay. I did say this earlier when we first did our lap around. As we were walking around World Showcase, I noticed that every time we come to World Showcase in the morning, there is a series of birds that are chirping in some of the tree areas. And I noticed that some of it is like the same sounds over and over again. So that just started to make me think if that is one of those tricks that I've known Disney to use before, where there's a speaker that is playing a noise that deters the animals, specifically the birds, from entering into the park. Because there isn't a lot of bird activity inside of EPCOT the way there used to be. Like, for instance, I don't know if this noise is coming in behind me, but like sometimes I'm like, that bird's got to catch his breath at some point. And like I said, in case anybody didn't know, Disney's Pest Control Center has mastered the art of confusing animals so that they do not congregate inside the busy, populated Disney areas.
Is that what EPCOT stands for? EPCOT Pest Control.
Pest control on top of it? I don't know.
Sure, yeah.
Environmental pest control of I don't know, what would O be?
Of tomorrow.
Of tomorrow? Okay. I would say obsolete termination. Or as cast members would say, every paycheck comes on Thursday.
What do you mean? You don't engage in drinking and driving into fountains of climbing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we heard about that recent report.
Yeah.
Even though he was I think he was just asked to leave, but it wasn't like he was in serious trouble because he didn't really, other than jumping in the pond, it was nothing endangering like some people do.
Right track. She's your queen to be.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. It reminds me of a guy I went to school with back in high school. And that was like a big thing back in my school. Everyone watched Coming to America. And this guy would sing that song on point. Like on cue. You would just say, sing it. She's your queen to be. That was a movie that, when that movie came out, there was no reason why I should have been quoting some of the things in that film, but sure enough, 10-year-old me, or how old I was when that movie came out.
Okay.
Actually, no, I think I might have been 7 or 8 when that movie came out.
Did you feel that lady come?
Is that what that was?
Yeah.
I thought that was you.
That's how close she was to you.
Okay.
Rude.
Yeah, see? You go blind, you get a camera, and all the ladies want to get close to the man.
Effective pest control of tomorrow.
There you go.
Last work.
It's not very effective, I can tell you.
That's pretty effective, though. I mean, as far as the
During the
birds.
day.
Yeah, yeah. When all the things are on, it's very effective. It's the nighttime pests. Even though I will say, I do know that they have some pest control stuff that they have in Norway, because that noise terrified me. I'm just like, I'm not going in there. There's a creature in there making a loud noise. Like, sorry, Norway's gonna have to stay dirty today, because I don't know what that noise is or where it's coming from. All right. Is this Italy? Stop in America and fill her up, take a.
What is it about drunk people when they talk to you? They have to get 4 inches from your face.
I don't know.
I'm about ready to punch that guy, and he's not even talking to me. Get out of my face, bro. That's so rude.
Yeah, EPCOT starts to get a little. Maybe this is why. I mean, I like EPCOT at times, but
There's nowhere really to put you, sorry.
yeah, I think it's just the more we come to the parks in the afternoons or stay here in the afternoons, it just really gets me sometimes. And that's why I'm kind of like on edge when they're talking about adding this this new bar over there in Magic Kingdom. Because it's like, I mean, we just, other than the guy that jumped in the pond, and that was just like, you can get past that. I don't think he was belligerent. I think he was just, he had a little too many, but not enough to be dangerous. But then you had like the one lady who you said, she was sitting on the ledge right where it says no climbing. She literally had to climb to get up there at the Mexico Pavilion. And then you had the guy that, what was it? I think, well, the report came out late. I think this happened like in September, November. Somewhere in September, October, November. And like, this guy wanted to square up against a lady she was like in a scooter. Like he wanted to fight her. I'm like, what in the world is going on here? And I'll never forget the incident of the guy that, what was it? There was a guy over in the French area. Sorry. Guy in the French area that was like throwing the tables at security and managers. Sorry, my fingers had to adjust, so I might have gotten the back of Jenny's head for a second there.
I hope not.
Oh, I didn't know we were.
Don't you want to fill your cup up?
Yeah, I didn't know where we were though. Like, I know we're in America. I didn't know where in America we were. All right, face off this way a little bit here. Don't want to face. I know that was pointing towards backstage a little bit. I remember that area oh too well. We are halfway around the world. Here at the America Pavilion. We're in the back of the America Pavilion. I would imagine somewhere towards the backside where they do have the companion bathrooms located. Please be advised, if you do not need assistance and you are fully capable of using a regular bathroom, please do that. We have seen too many people that try to use the companion bathroom for their own personal preferences. Even though some of the bathrooms do have baby changing stations, there are definitely baby changing stations in the regular bathrooms as well. We saw a situation in Animal Kingdom where there was a line of people. I think there was at least two people in wheelchairs or ECVs waiting for a restroom. I was also waiting for that restroom as well, but I was willing to wait behind the people, obviously, who was there before me. And there was one person who was in the bathroom, and let's just say it was a person that probably didn't need any assistance for a companion bathroom. So just
There you go. There was no ice.
it's okay. It's pretty much cold when it comes out anyway.
When Charles sings, I feel funny and confused.
Who said that?
Right tracks. Fast pass. I mean, yeah, fast pass. White people, am I right? Yes.
You want another drink of that?
No. You're in Florida in America, Charles. I feel like, I don't know what you were talking about, but when he says white people, I feel like it's, he was referring to the inappropriateness at the Boys to Men concert.
Probably. I mean, nowadays.
It's old white
Yeah.
people.
I mean, nowadays. Let me wipe my own. I just wiped my mouth a little bit, so I don't want to get that like on your hand or anything. That's the thing about theme parks too. Like, I stick out like a sore thumb because most of the people here, on a regular basis, most of the incidents that you hear about on the news, yeah,
What is it?
sounds about white. It's like sometimes that's
Look
the
at this guy. One of those tall birds, the
Oh.
white birds. He's looking for a lizard.
lizard, yeah.
I love him.
Oh, and he's off. Oh,
No,
he might have got
He's
one.
walking on top of the.
Oh, I thought he found one.
No.
Um,
I needed to go the other way.
sorry.
Down to 68 at night though is because I'm a hot still.
Okay.
And I haven't
But yeah, just be considerate of the fact that companion bathrooms are typically for people that do need actual companions. I do understand that some of the terminology nowadays, because they used to be called handicap restrooms. I don't know if it was just like if someone who wasn't handicapped got offended that they were calling them handicap bathrooms. So then they changed them to family restrooms. But then that was also misleading because then you'd have like, the people with all their kids going in there.
When your kids could have just gone in the stall next to
Yeah.
you. Or you
Well,
just go in to change your kid's diaper. But
and
they have diaper changing in the ladies' bathroom.
And that's what got me because like we never did that when our kids were little.
Use a companion bathroom
I would
and take it from
yeah,
someone handicapped.
I would never
Absolutely fine.
never did that. I wouldn't even use the handicap stall that's
I
in the
don't
regular
either.
restroom. And like I said, the bathrooms have changing stations in both of them.
Yeah.
Right here. So it just boggled my mind. Of course, now that I basically have to use a companion bathroom because, like I said, I'm blind. I do not choose to use a walking stick in the parks, as it would be a tripping hazard for other people. So the companion bathroom is just easy for me to get in there. There's only one thing I have to watch out for, and that's the toilet. I'm pretty good at navigating through that, at least. So I had no real recollection on like the problems that go on with companion bathrooms until I started using myself. And again, I don't mind waiting if there's someone who's in more need of that bathroom than I am. That's fine. But then you have those people where it's like they were in there by themselves. We had one lady. What was that one lady? She knew she was in the wrong, and there was like people waiting to use the restroom, and she like got out of the restroom, made no eye contact with anybody, and she just bolted.
Apparently, she stepped in front of the people who were going to
That's
use.
right. Yeah.
The lady who was waiting said, "Yeah, that lady almost ran me over just trying to get to the companion bathroom." Goes in there, goes to the bathroom, and comes flying out.
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, to me, it's too like it's like some people they're embarrassed to go to the bathroom because they know what they're about to do in that bathroom. But then it's like, wouldn't it be more embarrassing because now everyone in that line watched you come out, and now whatever is in that bathroom, we now have a visual of exactly who did it.
Yeah, exactly. Some folks might just take you out, but a white guy, he'll do it in a bunny suit dancing to ABBA and live streaming it with Smoothie. Man, it's funny.
All right, what time is it now?
1:39.
1:39. All right. So we're making a good time. We are in Japan right now, from what I can understand. We're coming into Morocco because I can hear Morocco's entertainment playing in the distance. I think that I am going to switch once you go in to Morocco or whatever. I'm going to switch the battery pack to the phone.
Tell me why I didn't fill the water bottle up when I was in there.
Oh, well, I don't know. Well, we could probably do that at, I was supposed to say electric umbrella. What's it called? Connections? Creations? Connections? Connections.
Doesn't help me now.
Well, I mean, we could always just get ice water from Joffrey's if we need one.
Yeah.
Or if Yorkshire or any place is quick services. All right. Okay. Where? All right, while she's doing that, bear with me. I'm going to try to... Ooh, you know what? I don't know if I'll be able to do this. Oh. Here, can you put that in real quick?
Yeah, sorry. This lady wants to drive her giant scooter into the tiny space again.
Let them wait.
Let them not do it.
Oh, make sure I want to... Yeah, I think that's the thing about going back to people who really enjoy the drinks here at EPCOT. The number one thing I always hear, though, is the fascination that people have with jumping into the fountains. I think I've heard of, I mean, obviously there was that one large group of people they jumped into the fountain in France. During the cheerleader, they got their entire team disqualified for just being, well, irresponsible.
Red Track said a kale smoothie.
I like kale. I don't know if I like a kale smoothie. Would they have that in Morocco? That sounds like a challenge. No, I can't say that. Cause I don't know if I don't think I like smoothies at all. Like I don't like milkshakes, so I don't think I would like a smoothie. But yeah, I know that the France Pavilion, that's been a very popular fountain that people have jumped into. The America Pavilion, I believe there was one time someone let their kids play in the Morocco's fountain. And then, of course, who could forget the guy that was dared to jump into the lagoon? And then there was the one kid that was, he was walking in the water over there by Figment. That feels good. Crowded in here. It is amazing how much more you can feel the heat of the sun in certain spots. Sorry. It's also amazing how much you can tell the AC that they're pumping in these buildings. I could not imagine what that electric bill looks like.
So why don't we're in the way of everyone?
Another thing that we probably would stress, typically, if you're in a walkway, you would definitely want to keep to the first part of that word, walk. If you choose not to walk in the walkway, now you are turning it into in the, because now you are in the way. Rule of thumb, as we always say, if you're walking in it, don't ever think you should stop in it. Even when I could see, that was always an issue. Because I remember when we first had our little people, our little kids, we had the double stroller. And it is hard to stop on a dime when you're when you're pushing a stroller like that. And that's exactly what people do. People stop on the drop of a dime. You can't stop the stroller in time, then they look at you like you did something wrong. I'm like, if you wouldn't do that on I-4, then you shouldn't do that in public. This is one of those moments, standing right here in the, off to the side of the doorway, so at least people can get through. We're somewhat considerate. But this is a good way of getting some good AC for a hot minute. Again, just make sure that you're not blocking doorways. We see that so often, especially at the ends of attractions, where people will just park right in front of a doorway and nobody else can get around them. And of course, as a cast member and hearing other cast member stories, no one really minds that if you're sitting down on like the side of a building, but just fold your legs in. I've seen too many people that will sit down on the side of a building and they'll just have their legs stretched out as if no one else has to walk. I've already heard several people when we were walking through the American Pavilion. I've definitely already heard several people who are looking forward to the low temperatures today. It's supposed to be a low of 68 this evening. I actually heard one lady saying, I think we were walking between Japan and Morocco, that she wishes the theme parks were open in the evenings all night instead of during the day.
My child says, milkshakes. I'm lactose intolerant and I'll still drink a milkshake.
Yeah. I am not, I've never been a fan of milkshake. I've never even been a fan of root beer floats.
You think you're saying that as you're blocking a doorway. He wasn't blocking it.
I was
He
off
to the side.
I was off to the side.
I was watching.
I will sometimes lean against it. It's the people that they'll stand in the middle of the doorway. And again, if someone says, "Excuse me," I will move out of the way. Some people, they'll look at you like you're crazy. Like, oh.
The lady driving her scooter on the wrong side of the walkway had the audacity to like get aggravated at somebody walking towards her. I'm like, bro, you're not even on the right side.
Exactly. That's what I said earlier. It's like, if you wouldn't do it on I-4, don't do it in the theme parks. Don't do it anywhere. Like, I'm sorry, but if I'm walking on the right side, especially like you say, there'll be times we'll be walking into a walkway. On our side of the walkway, I'm on the farthest part of the walkway. There's nothing between me and the railing but air. And people will try to squeeze in between that air. It boggles my mind, but at the same time, it doesn't surprise me. Also, people that will have their entire party walking shoulder to shoulder, like 4 or 5 people deep.
People want to bring the weather home. The home state to Florida. Science doesn't work that way.
Yeah. The thing is, though, that's the thing too. People always, I used to always chuckle when people would say, you know, oh, bring some of that sunshine back with you, because they would be in the winter. And people go to Florida and be like, oh, bring some of that sun back with you. But then when the sun comes, everyone's like, oh my God, it's so hot. In the winter, they want the sun. And then when the sun comes, they're like, oh, I can't wait for summer to be over.
I think my people just want fall all the time. They just want it to always be fall.
Fall.
I love fall.
I can't stand fall. I don't like weather that makes for labor. So like fall, the leaves fall. That means I have to do manual labor and rake up all those stupid leaves. They're just gonna crow back and fall again.
Did you say crowback?
I may have said that. Then there's winter. Winter brings snow. Snow means shoveling. Shoveling means making me mad.
Lazy, LOL, says fast, huh? Yeah. I love fall.
Can't stand fall. Can't stand winter. I can't even tolerate spring. It's like I moved to Florida and I was expecting, nothing but really summer and late summer. And then somewhere in the last, I would say 10 years, it's gotten colder and colder.
Stay right here.
I keep thinking it's like all these people bringing their pollen and bringing their weather with them from other states, bringing that nonsense down here. Like the lady earlier. I don't mind 68 degrees. That's fine. That's a nice evening here. But I don't want that during the day. It's hard. I've been here long enough where it's like when I first moved down here, I didn't like anything below 82, 81. Now that I've been here long enough, if it's below 86 degrees, I'm like, I might have to put on some pants. When I say that we braved those January, Februarys, even for Florida, we got down to the 30s and 40s a couple times. But that was a bit much. We don't have the clothes for that. Our kids we had to order clothes because Florida just is never prepared for that type of weather, especially for the long stretch of it. Like our kids have cold weather, but we were dealing with weeks of it. And our kids probably have the equivalent of 14 minutes of warm weather. It got down to the 30s quite a few times. And, you know, trying to find a coat in Florida is like not a thing. Hmm? Hmm.
I know.
Uh-oh. That felt weird. Is the camera right?
Yeah.
Okay. Felt like it tried to straighten itself out or something like that. It felt like it jerked for a second there.
Hey, Dave.
Dave, it is a hot day. I wish we did have some lemonade by a pool right now, like he said the other day.
Right Track says correct. For me, 70 and I'm cold.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Like I wake up in the morning. Like I said, if you don't know, I wake up anywhere between 3 and now 4:30 in the morning. You know, start doing my catching up on some of the news, looking through the analytics, and I go into the garage because there's a TV set up out there. That's the way I can watch TV and I won't wake up anybody. But there was some nights in the winter, it would be like 40 degrees, 50 degrees up there. And I'm like, God, I didn't grab my jacket. I'm gonna freeze out here.
Yeah.
Be like, I'll be
Right
like,
Track says I'm going bike riding in a bit. 91 is fine by me.
yeah, and I know the kids will want to go swimming tonight. Am I good here?
Yeah. But okay, let go of me. I'm trying to get behind you.
Okay, say that.
Go your left and back.
Left and back. Okay. All right. Ooh, this is a good spot though. I can feel the heat. Anyways, yeah. So the kids will probably want to go swimming today. Titan has his last baseball game tomorrow, and I believe Clips was going to a sleepover. So we might be partaking in the pool later this afternoon, maybe even tomorrow. I actually have to get into the pool eventually to make sure that the chlorine level is all right, and to make sure that the pool is at the right water level.
Finding any good pins? The boards haven't been great today, but I have found a couple of really good pins. So
Our first lap around wasn't much. I don't even think the second lap around, but this one I think has been pretty good. Plus you got your buddy over there at Guardians who kind of got it kick-started.
the front of the park has been good. World Showcase has been terrible.
Okay. We had one cast member who actually said that the boards were pretty disgusting. His words exactly was disgusting. Not a lot of trivia though. They've been slacking on my trivia. I think the only person that's had trivia lately has been DVC booths.
There was a girl in Pin Traders, but she said I can't do it right now because there's a line of people to check out, so she couldn't do it.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, you can always tell when some people, they are given the questions or they've heard the question, so they just keep asking it.
Yeah.
Because like the lady who asked us, name 5 Disney cats. I'm like, oh, come on. Thought you had.
And I was like, lady,
Is that a challenge? Yeah, you said a dog for the first. I'm like,
that's not a cat.
is that a challenge? Temper. I wouldn't dream of challenging you. So Robbie and I didn't see you at the presentation of Simba.
That was today.
Oh,
What?
it was simply awful. Must have slipped my mind. You should have been the first in line. Oh, I was first in line until the little hairball was born. That hairball is my son and your future king. Oh, I should practice my curtsy. Don't you turn your back on me, Scar. Oh no, Mufasa. Perhaps you shouldn't turn your back on me. All right, enough of that. Go home and watch that movie when I
good, you're good. Right there. Nope. Nope.
Ooh, yeah. See, I am enjoying this beat down of the sun, but I know this camera is not. We should be wrapping up this area, part of the stream up soon. We'll probably not be taking this to the car today. We might just sit down at the front of Spaceship Earth if the seats are available. It does get a little tricky going into the car nowadays because it is a little hot and the phone does tend to overheat no matter what. Plus, I haven't really checked our previous streams to see what it sounds like we're in the car because I forget we have the AC cranking and I don't know if that sound is annoying to people. Obviously, the people who still stay are not bothered by it. We appreciate that. And we appreciate everybody that comes into the channel, comes to the live stream, chit-chats amongst yourselves or with us. We try to get everybody's comments in as we go. I probably should have set this lap out, really. I did have my tablet in the backpack, but I figured, does anybody really want to sit down and watch Spaceship Earth for about 45 minutes? I don't know. But at least would have given me a chance to pull out my tablet, read some of the chats, and get involved a little bit more. I know there's a lot of things out there that I probably could talk about, but I just never know if I should ramble on about endless things. I mean, like I said, the one thing that has been popping up in my news feeds is obviously tourism being down in Florida. Actually, tourism being down in a lot of places as this so-called recession may or may not be here. Who knows? I always say by the time the media tells you what's going on, you're already too late. It's already knee-deep in it. So with a lot of these news reports talking about, how empty the parks are and how the airports aren't as crowded as they used to be, it's kind of like by the time you've heard that report, you're about 6 months too late. Takes a while to collect that data. I have definitely seen some hit or misses inside the parks as we, like I said, even though we're only streaming 2 days a week now, we are probably in the park Monday through Friday. Whether that be videotaping some ambiance, videotaping, just recording some ambiance, background shots, some POVs, a few things we have scheduled to come out later. But it's definitely been a hit or miss. Some parks more. Magic Kingdom, we've seen a lot less people in Magic Kingdom over the last few days. I think that, what was it? Day after Easter, it was some good chunks of people in. And then it gradually slowed down after that.
Ride Track says Goosebumps, Oscar worthy. Chat sound clear in the car. The AC is heard, but no louder than ambient park noise.
Okay. It's just that it's hard to do it in the car too because it's sitting in the direct sun. And even though the AC is on, it's not a guarantee to cool off the phone for the most part. And of course, there's no shade inside of Disney's parking lots. Even though they increased the price for your car to sit in a big old cement block. I also don't know, speaking of with the rising temperature and the fact that people love to drink, I don't know if people can drink in hot weather. It is just, that is not fun for me.
I took a drink of your soda and I'm regretting that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird. See, now that gets me cooled off more than, like if I drink water, I'm gonna be drinking water nonstop. But that soda, that's the first drink I've had in a couple hours now. I could probably go for a few hours more.
It makes me feel like I'm swelling up.
Oh, yeah. See, I'm like, I feel like, I don't even feel like I'm sweating anymore. But like if I was to drink water, I'd be like, okay, we need to stop eating more water.
Okay, time to put the metal cup up. Take a step forward when there's more shade. Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Oh, I hear I hear a friendship boat off to my right. I'm not going to point you in that direction because I do believe there's someone standing right next to me. And I will also say too that the biggest transition for us one time was, if you didn't know, there's been a couple times over the past 5 years that we have gone to Missouri for long periods of time. We actually did live physically in Missouri for about a year or so, just over a year, and that was a huge transition for the kids. That I am convinced that that's how they developed their allergies, because they never had a problem with the heat. They never even so much had any type of cough whatsoever. And then all of a sudden we changed their climate, and now it's like every single time they look up, they're sick with something. Calypso's gotten better. She doesn't get as sick as she used to. But Titan, it's like, ooh, if that wind blows the wrong way. Because even I will say I've never had anything that got me as far as allergies goes until 2022. And all of a sudden it was like, every time the wind blows, I'm sneezing something. Stupid tree ditties. That's what it was. It was tree ditties. It's midday. That's exactly what it is.
I can't stand with you right here.
Why not? You can just leave me in the main walkway if you need to.
We did, but we went out of our way. Went the wrong direction. Not in the 95-degree heat.
I'm offended by people who drink coffee in hot weather. Oh my God, same.
Oh, I don't know. Those people are even more monsters than people who drink alcohol in hot weather.
My entire family does it.
It's like people who go out to restaurants in like hot climates, and they'll sit there and order the soup.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
What's wrong?
Yeah, it's 98 degrees out. Let me get my thermos of coffee. It's like sometimes I feel as if I'm not of this planet. Like we'll go to a Disney resort. We'll stay at a Disney resort, which we love to do. But the one thing, you go into the room and some polar bear has set the degree to 68 degrees inside that room. And I'm like, what are you doing? And then like you have to turn it up like 1 degree at a time, because Disney's rooms, it just switches to heat. So like you turn it up to 70 degrees and then it's gonna kick the heat on, which you also don't want to do. So then for the first hour or so, you're pushing the degree up 1 temperature at a time to get it to a comfortable temperature that you want. And then they come in to do the room inspections, or what's it called? Mousekeeping comes to fix your room, and they turn the temperature down to 68. I'm like, hey, whoa. Mind your business.
because I was my boss and his wife, how they are, that is their lifestyle. And like they're totally like, it's like that.
Alright, got a little ambiance here. This should be the end of World Showcase by the way this music is. So we should be counting down towards the end of the live stream for today. Like I said, greatly appreciate anybody that's been tuning in today, tuning in all the days. Of course, we should be streaming again next week at some point. Maybe we'll go back to the Monday, Friday. I don't know. I think we'll probably, I don't know if we should go. I don't want to do EPCOT 2 trips to Disney in a row. So if we do stream on Monday, I don't know if it'll be EPCOT. I don't know if it'll be Magic Kingdom. I would like to take people on a walk around Studios or Animal Kingdom. But there's just not enough to see or do inside those parks. And it doesn't really get anybody's attention a lot of times. I've even noticed other vloggers that do not showcase those two parks. And it is a real shame because Studios is a pretty good park. I mean, obviously they could add a lot more, but it's a pretty good park. But again, there's a lot of copyrights there that makes it hard to stream there. Or else I would love to take you guys and see the Indiana Jones stunt show, the Frozen show, Beauty and the Beast live on stage. And of course, if they had more attractions that spread the crowds thin, I would imagine like getting on Tower of Terror on the live stream would be great. If they would allow the cameras more freely on Rock and Roller Coaster. Same thing with Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom, we do enjoy going to Animal Kingdom. I enjoy, obviously, Expedition Everest, probably my favorite coaster in all of Disney's theme parks here in Florida. I think the last time we actually did a decent stream at Animal Kingdom was, I think it was like one of the last days of Chester and Hester's Dino-Rama before it closed down. We just kind of just sat in the area and just listened to the Triceratops spin going around, the games being played. But we do some of our best pin training at Animal Kingdom, especially with the trivia. We do get a few good days at Hollywood Studios, and I think a lot of our bigger and better pin trades have been at Magic Kingdom lately. Mainly because there are so many places to pin trade there versus the other parks.
Back to the people who drink hot coffee. Makes you want to slap them with a glove and challenge them to a duel.
Yeah. Or if you're a fan of Steve Urkel back in the day, there was an episode he slapped a kid with a mitten, like one of those big mittens that kids wore back in the day. That's only like a thumb and then like the big part for their, and then like he slapped the guy so hard with that mitten. That's why too, like back to the coffee thing, I get astounded at how many people just stand in line for Starbucks all day long. And I know some people drink iced coffee, and I guess that's fine. That's kind of a weird thing for me, but like, people just come out there with their piping hot caffeinated beverages. even in the morning now. I mean, I can understand it when it was wintertime. Okay, I'll give you that. 60 degrees is cold for Floridians, so drinking a nice coffee, that's one thing. But now we get into we get to the point where we're waking up and it's like 72 degrees outside at 5 o'clock in the morning. And people want to step outside and have a cup of coffee on their way to work. It's like, I don't even like coffee, so I don't get that sensation at all when it comes to coffee. Hello.
The girl who thinks she can sing is in there singing to people again.
Bless her heart. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that. I'm not listening.
Yeah, there was a cast member here at EPCOT a couple days ago, and this is the first time that she gave us a trivia off of a song, and I thought she was just going to recite the song. No, she started singing the song.
You know the people who think they can sing really, really good, and they'll keep going in front of everybody because they think it's good.
And no one will say otherwise because it's just, like, oh, bless her heart, she's trying.
Bless her heart, but I'm leaving this door.
Bless her heart, not her vocals. But I mean, everybody's not given the gift of singing. I give her props for at least knowing or attempting to know the words. Even though the first song, she sang the song from Hunchback of Notre Dame. I cannot think of the song, but it's a song that Quasimodo sung. And only reason I didn't know what it was at first is because she was not in the right key for the words that she was singing. So I didn't know where she was going with that. Wasn't until she said something about, I think she said something about gypsy. And I'm like, well, there's only one movie with a gypsy in it, so. And then I could hear the song once I figured out what she was singing. I can't remember what the other song was, though.
My turn. Did you recall the episode where Steve turned into Bruce Lee?
Yes.
One of the guys he fought was the original Green Power Ranger 90s Overload.
Are you serious? Oh my gosh. I just listened to the episode. I didn't know. Oh. Yes. I can actually see that now.
You in the stream here in just a second?
Sure.
Okay. We're right here under our spaceship. I gotta get some.
Okay.
You can do whatever you want. I'm going for water.
Okay.
I don't. Okay, you're ending it or okay?
Yeah, we can. Okay. Yeah. All right. So yeah, we're gonna wrap this up right now. We will probably see you guys at some point next week. I would like to go back to Mondays and Fridays, but you just never know with anything and everything that comes up.
Hey, Brandy, I didn't even know you were here.
Oh, I was
She's
just
lurking in the background.
I was just reminiscing.
He's reminiscing about your time together.
Yeah. Seems like only yesterday or 2 days ago.
Yes.
Guess what?
Yes, we just met her 2 days ago.
Oh yeah.
Now we know she works at Publix. We know.
Hey, don't put all her information on
Okay.
there.
I came late to the party. You're real late because we're wrapping it
That's
up.
all right. That's all right.
Better late than never.
Well, yeah, we didn't really do much. Did a couple laps around EPCOT. Just talked about some of the people that like to start their party early. It started to get real in the background. If anybody did hear.
90-some degrees and people are out drinking.
Yeah, 95 degrees and people are just.
I'm going to get me some water for drinking.
Yeah, they're just drinking away, and then we had some conversations about people who drink coffee in 95-degree weather.
And that they should be slapped with gloves.
Yes. Had some brief theme park etiquette that we talked about a little bit as we circle. I think we did, 4 laps around World Showcase? 3?
We did 3.
Oh, we did 3? Oh, feels
Randy
like.
said I was cooking dinner early to get to go to Hollywood. Yes, girl.
Oh,
Yes.
no shade on that.
I love that for you.
Actually, plenty of shade since it'll be going through the afternoon.
Better stay in the shade.
Yeah, 'cause it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be what usually in Florida gets its hottest about 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Then it starts to go down from there. And like I said, that's when all the other streamers will come out because they have a lot more equipment than we do.
Right, Drex. Brittany comes in late. She gets a badge. I come in late. I get Roman lashes. She didn't come in with all of her excuses blazing, though. You're over here like, oh, my water.
Oh, yeah,
here.
you know what?
I was sick.
And also,
Oh, brother.
that's the other thing too. Like I've already taken my drinks to Beverly, or I should say my drink of Beverly.
Yeah.
So the Beverly challenge was accomplished today.
Oh, so funny. Right, Trexus? He's offended by us.
Hey, it's all right, right, Jax? You have officially become a moderator. So you can put yourself in timeout now.
That's right. You go and you like it. All right. My insides are completely dried out. I have to have some water.
Okay.
So we will be back next week. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, and we will see you next